tweak, twiddle, do all the things, wait till we're live. We appear to be live. Yeah, good. And I have no idea who's in the chat, because if I lose things, well, exactly where we left off. I have tweaked the sound dramatically downwards, however, so that should be a thing now. I think while we're waiting for that, I'm going to grab... Oh, I need a log. Come on, out you come. Give me a log. Thank you. Hi Terry, how are you going? Right, I need that log, and 1, 2, 3, and then we need our fire starter. Let's get our fire pit out here. Seem a bit insane making a fire pit in the house. Oh, can adjust that. There you go. Let's move closer to the microphone. How's that? If not, I can always up the gain as well. But yeah, right. Let's. What did I want that? Oh, I know what I wanted it for. Just give me a few more logs. Right, let's just throw a few logs in there. I want to cook up this cat meat. I mean, really, but yeah, I suppose it is what it is, eh? And we'll cut up. Well, I should have left that in there. Damn it! Oh well. I'm going to eat that now. They don't. If you take them out individually, they don't stack. So my experience is such that things gives us some protein, and yeah. I have adjusted the ambient sound, so the wind sound should be that's good stuff. The wind sound should be considerably more manageable. Because there was a few comments about it, but it was obviously it wasn't pleasant on the last one. Well, the forge you can use for a cooker when you usually, well, I'll rephrase that, you can in normal TFC. You should be able to make a grill with wrought iron in the anvil, and that goes over the forge, and it allows you to cook things faster. But yeah, not really. Maybe when it gets to 116 we'll get the smoker going on it, who knows, eh? So yeah, it's been a good mad couple of weeks, really. Everybody had a good couple of weeks since the last stream. Mine's been hectic, I think is the phrase that would spring immediately to mind. We've got it's summertime for barbecues. No, it's chucking it down. Plus, I don't own a barbecue. We have a couple of decent fans in the house. So the wife for her 50th, I bought her a one of those Dyson Airblade fans, which is apparently the best present she's ever had. So you know, it doesn't say much about the rest of the gifts I gave her. No, I happen to know my wife quite well, and clearly she's oh, bloody hell! Wow, that changed with. Good grief, that just went from... Whoa, hello. That went from night to bang, daytime. That's really a bit... But anyway, I know, that's the key. You know, you have to know what they're like. That's how you get marital bliss. But anyway, we finally bit the bullet this year, and we actually bought an aircon unit. So, yeah. And it was a good investment as well, considering the I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't as expensive as I suppose it could be. I've always been a bit in two minds about aircon and buying aircon for the UK, just because. So it does. The moment it goes in there, it doubles. Right. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I suppose the next question has got to be, what happens when you salt it? Okay, we have our workbench because we have to carry that around with us. Strange, but there you go. But get rid of you and those and that bit of cassiterite. Keep the boat, keep the knife. Where are we? So, yeah. So, but things are right. Roof. If I were a roof, I'm trying to think what I need to start on next. I suppose the next thing I need to start on is going to be charcoal, isn't it? I probably need to just destroy that as well. I don't think we need it anymore. Charcoal would be the obvious thing because we need to get forward. We also need a roof on this thing. Let's just have a look. Now, obviously, I've not had any updates on this, so use of these Macaw's roofs. Well, obviously that's going to be awkward because it's a smelting recipe. I've got to admit, I started to do a spotlight on these, and of course there you go. Here's our immediate problem. You know, how do I do oak? So I don't think that's an issue, an option even. So maybe we just go. Looks. Hang on. Have they just added the normal crafting recipe for TFC blocks in there? Okay, so what have I got? I've got white cedar, and I've got some of there, more there, more there, a bit there, there, and we'll have all of that white cedar, and probably have some of these white cedars down, but they stack to 64, which is a new one as well. And you get 8 per, so at least that's good. So I suppose what we should start off with is oops, hello. Is getting some roof on this thing. It's weird, the planks stack to 64, which in normal TFC they only stack to 32. I need to get up on the roof. That's going to be fun, isn't it? Hi Neelam. We've got some more white cedar planks, that's handy, and we are going to definitely need some slabbage. Let's, what have I got? That'll do me. Bit of oak. Oh. Here, let's go from here. Hup. So it's interesting that they've kind of abandoned the chisel recipe for the woods. Oh, damn you. Right, how am I going to do that? Parkour skills. It's you know, it was just sent to me, as I know, but as mentioned by Dragonair, and I said I'll give it a try, and you know, I've been looking for an excuse to kind of get into 1.112 TFC. Anyway, I'm going to have to shift that, I think, and there, that should work. And then if I can get around the other side, maybe I can continue this on. But so one of the things I think TFC for 112 will bring is a lot more options when it comes to mods. Because as you can imagine, you know, we've got a lot more 112 mods than we have, well, certainly we've got more options in mods. And the other thing is, apart from my health, which is in pretty much TFC values, everything else's health is in vanilla values, which, if you think back to the 1.7 packs that I've played, where we've literally, you know, not been able to use a tool or a weapon just because it's too wimpy to even work in the way a normal TFC weapon might work. This, because you take the sword, it does 5 attack damage. So if I put in Ender IO, for example, it will do, the weapon damages will be the right values. Now I'm not sure how the armor is going to work, having not had any. Let's have a look at helmets, because obviously in normal TFC the value these have, again, if you look, there's no, if I can get in there, there's nothing about them giving specific stabby, pokey, crushy damage. I know that's the technical term, obviously. So the fact that gives, it doesn't even tell you. Oh, there you go. +1 armor, and that gives +3 armor. So it's interesting. So how much does a leather helmet give you, just out of interest? It's just normal leather armor, isn't it? So what does the metal give you, apart from durability, I suppose? Definitely need to get into this backpack malarkey. But for that we are definitely going to need to get further on. So yeah, it's going to have issues. You know, that's the nature of the beast. And it's also why I definitely draw attention to the fact that it's an experimental pack, you know, and not a finished, polished pack that you might expect. But that said, so far the TFC experience has been largely pretty good. Definitely going to need at least another batch. Let's just try and get these on, and then we'll damn it. But what it does mean is it also means that I can kind of maybe try another 112 pack with a bit more confidence in the 112 experience. I do like the I must admit, I am a fan of the lack of hostile mobs on the surface, certainly for streaming, because of course, you know, one of the downsides to terra firma crafting when I normally play it is, oh, perfect, that's one there, and one there, is that you end up, you know, spending the entire night, for the first, well, a good while actually, until you can sleep the nights off, you spend a fair age just cowering in a hole through the night. And obviously from a point of when you're recording, that's not a problem, because I can just say, right, be right back. But oh damn it, I've got the I can sit on stairs. That's funny. Oh, it's actually exploitable, isn't it? I think when you think about it. Hello, hang on, let's try that again without that. Oh no, that didn't work. So yeah, I can interesting. I can I can definitely exploit that. Right, let me just also check the brightness of the video settings. We're on bright, that's fine. Now, question. Do I definitely think I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I need 10 more. Or actually, I might be able to do something clever with that. Let's just have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, normally I'd go under there with that, but let's just do that. Bring that down a little bit, that's fine. Or, let's really think about it. Let me just for decorative effect, let's do that. It makes absolutely no difference whatsoever, but it does mean that, you know, from a purely decorative standpoint, we've got that now. This is getting us nowhere nearer having charcoal done, of course, but you know, at least my house is almost done. And then when we've got the charcoal done, we need to start thinking, oh, hello, about get rid of that, keep all of that. We definitely need to eat. Where's my food? 14, 19 or 14. Let's go with a bit of cat. Any cat lovers, this is nothing personal. Oh god, can't in there, right. So I've got a bow. Arrows, that's what I needed, isn't it? I've got feathers, I've got sticks. I just need some stones, I believe. Quebec gargoyles, that's interesting. Maybe, I doubt it somehow. So you need flint. You get flint from gravel, obviously, presumably. Interesting. That's another difference between this and things, right? But at least we can go out at night and have a look for gravel, which there should be. That's typical, isn't it? You've got every time I go out, normally in Terra Firma Craft, it's gravel beaches everywhere. Not when I don't want gravel beach. What are you, a foxglove? No use to me whatsoever. Of course, this beach is all sand, gravel. There we go. I didn't make. Let's get a quick shovel going. And see what things, because obviously a bow and arrow is going to make a huge amount of difference to survivability. Come on, drop me some flints. There's one. Oh dear. Right, there's 2. 3. What do I need? 16, don't I? To get a stack of arrows. What have I got there? 6. Might as well just do these back at the ranch rather than walking around out here. And I can break the blocks again. We really need to get some food other than meat as well. Our wellness is dropping dramatically. We're nearly down to half hit points. But we'll... you. Grape hyacinth. Probably has no value whatsoever. Right, let's just... Okay. And commence the gravel grind. Okay. Make another shovel. Right. So, yeah. Going. What am I at now? 8. I suppose 8's. 8's going to give me a stack of 32 hours, isn't it? That's better than a kick in the face. Let's drop that off. We'll keep you. We'll. I want to keep that on me. That can go there, that's in there, and that can go away along with the peat. So, let me get that down. So what to do next? That's the question. So we've got water. We could do with some fruit and these are obviously miles off growing. Yeah, they're gonna take a while. We need to start thinking about forges and the likes. So let's have a look at the map. What have we got that we know? What do we know? What do we know and what don't we know? Quite a bit around the area we are in. That's obviously where we came from. Thinking. Rum helps thinking. Oh dear, I'm just looking at the screen a bit. Quality's on a little bit on the low side, but oh well. Not a huge amount I can do about it, I'm afraid. It might be because we've got additional users actually using upspeed at the moment, because as I said, I got my son over for a couple of weeks again, and that means we've got additional bandwidth users. So I don't think there's much I can do about that. Right, where are we? Oh, and my wife's working tonight as well. She's actually doing some working from home. Right, think. Where do I want to go next? What with? What do I want to do? I mean, I'd like to get leather going. And obviously, to do leather, we need to put hides in with tannin. Now, tannin we can get going now, and prepared hides of fresh water. That's we can get going. And small scraped hides. I think, if I remember rightly, we should be using flux and water, shouldn't we? So we could go that way. Let's make a start on that, I think. So again, we're going to want some. Really need to close doors behind me, because we got the hides. What we do need is some lumber, and we need 1, 2 and 3 of those. They can go down here, I suppose. Let's oh, no, interesting. Oh, it's definitely slowing me down the more I'm carrying, but not. And have I got a back? What about? I can hold 2 barrels at once. Okay, so fresh water. What can we do? We need to take a hide. And what do we do with that? We put it in, not a prepared hide, or just a raw hide. We put it in lime water, and lime water is 500 millibuckets of flux with flux. So that is basically 20 flux, isn't it? Now the next stupid question is, have I any stones whatsoever, or am I in an area? Because conglomerate won't make flux. I know marble will make flux. Dolomite, limestone, chalk, marble. Okay. Guess what we're doing? We're off to find a flux bearing rock. Let's head out this way. There comes a point in every time you play TFC, there comes a point. Oh, hello. They got that out there already. Where you have to go out and try and find flux bearing rocks. Unfortunately, or sometimes, you're lucky and you're spawning one. So the current main TFC season, for example, I've got I spawned in a marble, or at least I'm living in a marble area, so flux is absolutely not a problem. But I think I can't remember if it was the season before that or the season 3 or season 4 where I couldn't find flux for the life of me. It was somewhat annoying. But we got the boat, we got food, and where am I relative to? I think I've been around here, so we'll not pull in anywhere where I've not been, and we'll explore a bit once we've kind of unearthed some more landmass. This is still all flux rock, so I've got a feeling that that is the end of that island, and I think we're still in conglomerate. Graphite and kaolinite I've found both on this one, so it varies, but when you're working in a game that has such massive... Why is the screen quality so... I might actually restart the stream in a second just to see if I can't up the stream quality, because it should be better than that. Is it well, I'm going to just going to jump off over here, jump to here and hit a restart on that, I think, and then get that. Let me just see. Oh, that's better. Maybe it was just my... No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, bum. Hang on. Let me get my controls back in position, get back into the game, and yeah. Must have just been my connection that was showing a bit bad. But that looks alright-ish. Yeah, this is still all conglomerate. Fresh water there, that's always handy. Right, if I see another fresh water patch, I'll refill. Alright, I'm going to head out and just try... Wow, I thought that was some kind of weird monster then, but it's just a cluster of squids. Here we go, fresh. How that's fresh water, I don't know, but... Oh, hello, hello. Ooh, hello, 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 hello. Bituminous coal. Surface coal and rich limonite. We'll do it in dark red. We'll give it a good old thing, and we will disable it. But that's definitely getting marked because that's rich limonite is. It is limonite, yes, limonite. I think in the last stream I said, oh dear, did I just? I said lignite when I meant limonite. That's what I said about you can sometimes find these veins that are just very apparent because you know they're in the water. Right, let's see if we can't go how this terrain generation. Get out of the way, squid. I suppose I could kill squid. That mind you, that's just protein as well, isn't it? Come on, give me another landmass. Change the rock types and find me some flux, please. There's always something that's awkward, and when minerals are rock specific, in the same way as when certain things are biome specific, it can be problematic. Obviously, that looks like a change of rock type. Hang on. Oh, hello. It's if I can, I'm not going to even try and mine underwater. But that's marble. So what if we can find some actual exposed landmass? We've got marble, which gives us flux, which means we've got the first stage of our armor, or the first stage of our leather making. Just need to find some landmass that's higher than, or not as deep as that. But eventually we'll get some. It's definitely got the feeling of TFC, hasn't it? We're definitely in the realms of infinitely large oceans again. I'm not sure whether that's actually a good thing. Because the ocean size in terra firma craft was one of the, to my mind, was one of the bigger problems. You know. Remember the first time, Terry? Just have a look. See, I mean, we haven't gone that far, but it always feels like an age. Come on, give me a landmass. At this rate, it's going to change. The rock type's going to change again before I find anything solid. At least boats are fast, and obviously with a 112 boat it's more durable as well. I don't have to mod in non-braking. Hey ho, come on. It keeps teasing me with these undersea mountain rangers. And then takes, oh, that's looking hopeful. is going on? Is it a tease? Is it just a tease? It is a tease, isn't it? No, I've had far worse. However, oh, you. Oh, no. I told you it's changed back. I wonder, therefore, if... Hang on, if we... Oh, no. Where am I going? Point. So if I head this way, I'm wondering whether that... I'm wondering whether this map colour here, whether that's actually a change in the rock type in the at the bottom of the ocean. I think I might rename the stream Rowing Simulator or something. Oh dear. We'll find it eventually. Terraforming craft is one of the, and again, this is a reason why I tend to record rather than stream TFC, because there's a lot of this involved. You know that you don't, you can just cut and paste and go right, be back in a moment, and you know, 2 hours of rowing for me is 30 seconds of video for you. But pop a pizza in the microwave. You're living the life, Terry. You're living the life. I had schnitzel sandwiches. I was going to make currywurst, but I really couldn't be bothered to make the curry sauce. Oh, dear. Right, where am I now? God. Forget how big these worlds are, you know. Well, I've got to say it was one of the biggest mistakes I ever made going to Berlin, because I got a real passion for bloody currywurst, and of course getting in this country is now impossible. So I keep on the quest for making a reasonable facsimile out of whatever I can buy here continues. I've come up with some fairly good versions. Yeah, that is definitely a change in rock colour in the oceans. That's very interesting. Oh, hello. Again, not practical. That is lapis. No, I'm not even going to try and swim down there, but we need a landmass in this marble biomes. I also need to find some bloody fresh water soon. My hydration and everything is just dropping. I had a Subway for lunch. We had to take Jack out to go and get him some school the old ritual school shoes, and some more new school trousers for when and if school actually ever restarts. Give me bloody land! Come on. definitely all marble territory. It's just problem is it's all underwater. I say this is normal. I've had worlds where I've had to row 6,000-7,000 blocks from one landmass to another. I just wish they'd not repeated it in the terrain generation. I genuinely don't think it ever. I don't think it brings anything having these massive. Massive gaps between land masses. It doesn't bring anything to the gameplay. There's a tree. There's another tree. That means land. Land ho. And I think it's marble. Whew, hello land. I love the fact there's a tree that renders in first. Right. Grab my boat. Don't leave that behind. Let's go and, well, have a drink. Let's have a little bit of venison. So, just because I took it out, it no longer stacks. That should keep me ticking. It's got to be said, there's a lot to be said for being able to wander around at night. There really is. I heard a pheasant. Oops, surface. What we got? It looks. Ooh, poor. You know what? Pork. When you've got. I haven't got a. This is going to be a pain, isn't it? Right, let's see if I can get away with one there. There we go. I've had speedboats in Terra Firma Craft. I can't remember. I think it was. Was it? Oh God. What was the name of the? What was the name of the bloody mod that gave the? It was a water mod. We're getting two of the things we want here anyway, which is getting marble rock, which is an important one. No, yeah. Get rid of that first. And hello. Yeah, and we're getting a bit of copper out of the bargain as well, which is. Is that salt? Oh, well spotted. How do you? Well, I'm gonna have to drink it, aren't I? Damn you! Right, I need to find some fresh water now. Which is looking unlikely here. Oh, God damn it. Right, I need to go and find some fresh water at the coast and then we'll come back. Let me full stops. Surface. Poor. Copper. We'll not mark it on there. I need more. What did I say I needed? 20, didn't I? So I'm going to definitely need more stone, but I really need to try and find a fresh water patch. not a problem. I'm not that far away. I don't think I'm that far. I'm not actually that far away from home, am I? No. And push comes to shove, I'll just, you know, I need to see the junction between the actual water types, otherwise I can't tell which is which. Nice biome though. Ooh, hello. What badness lies down there, I wonder. If push comes to shove, I'll just wow, oh hello. This does not look friendly. I'll just make a break for home where I know there's some fresh water, and we'll see what's what. But not until I've dug up a little bit more flux. What are you? Hickory. I'll have them. Saves me cannibalising the forest at home. Oh, we got something else here as well. Right, what are you? Sphalerite, okay. I'll stick zinc. Question mark down. Disable that. I'm not really worried about. Really not that worried about the colour. Right, I'm seeing no obvious fresh water sources over. Oh, hello. What are you? Cabbage. Might as well see if we can't get some cabbage grown. Might as well have those as well while we're at it. That looks, what are you? Grass. Red tulips, not interested. I want food, not flowers. Oh, hello. Can I... No, I can't. Nope, obviously not. Okay. It's not a problem. I need to do this anyway. Take that. And that one. Oh, did I? No, it was just a... And copper. Oh, I'm glad I spotted that. Don't get any closer. I don't want to... Those... I'm really not ready to go and fight wizards right now. But I'm glad I spotted it. Right, let's have a look. Did you say some different coloured water to the north? And more copper. There's lots of copper in this area. The problem with it is, of course, well, I suppose the easiest way of... That's salt water. You'd think you could have a little sip, wouldn't you, just to... tell. Let me just take the boat. Hello. No, not throw the boat in the water. Hang on. Get me out. Get me out. Why am I swimming so badly? Oh, that's a different rock type. I don't want that. I was going to say, oh, I still need to get some rock. North of the island. No, I think it's different rock type. We need to head home, I think. But before I go, let me get enough to get flux for... Oh, they managed to keep that mechanic at least. 17, 18. Oh, we got 20. Right, let's. Oh crap! Let's go. If I see any water, I'll go for it. But just rush up here a little bit. It's probably quicker to go and try and find a freshwater source up here than it is to get home, given my relative thirst levels. This is not looking good. No, is that it? Hang on. Different colour water. Perfect. Right, we found fresh water. I was actually getting worried then. I thought I might have had my first death of the game. And that is zinc. What we got over here then? So now I found water. I'm happy. I'll have a little hunt around. Lion? Saber-tooth tiger. Whoa! Didn't drop in. It was a babby. It was a babby saber-tooth tiger. Jesus, that moved. Oh, hang on. Have we got... Are they ripe? No. No, I mean, they shouldn't be. It's just that they looked like they could have been. Oh, that's disappointing. But we'll have the seeds. The more seeds we can get planted, the more we'll have once they're ripe. And the other thing is, of course, is I don't really... Yeah, maybe I should. I think that's... or maybe a couple tomatoes. Yeah, why not? Bit of tomato always goes down nicely, along with that bit of squash there. We'll be expanding our farm when we get back, I think, but right now... Come on, Bambi. Come on, Bambi, where are you going? What was that? Hello, Bambi. Didn't look like it was mature. I'll save my arrows. I don't desperately need the food right now anyway. Beans. Oh, well for the seeds. What I would, mind you, having said that, I'm not suffering with the, what are you, maize? Okay, I'll definitely take a bit of maize. Sorry, though, I was about to go create a very, very bad and obvious pun, and I resisted at the last minute, so, yeah. Very tempted, while we've got a reasonable amount of food on our personage, just to take the opportunity to go around and grab these various seeds and explore this a little bit more. I think that's peat. Well, I've got the clay, so I can definitely make a second thing when we get. Oh, you are not, and yet you still drop nothing. That's odd. How and annoying a bit. Lots of surface finding. I'm not grabbing those right now because I think we've got quite a lot of points where we can actually go searching and mine for stuff. I'm more interested in just seeing if I can't find a few more crops, and then we'll turn around and head home. What are you? Onions, lovely. %, on those beets. 54. Yeah, apparently they spawn in different levels of growth, so, and they'll never be much higher than a certain point. That is catching my interest. What's going on up here? Why are we... Now this is something I've never seen in Terraform Craft before, and we've actually got a desert biome. I have absolutely no idea what that was about. Well, these are friendlies, so not going to help me a great deal, I'm afraid. Cool. Well, we have skills, so yeah, it could be. I really do need to do something about my food situation, I suppose. Have I looked at your mod pack yet? Which one was that? Remind me, sorry. Oh, dare I? I don't know whether that's fresh water or not. I should be alright. Well, we're going to head back. Doesn't ring any bells, so probably not. Oh man. Condensation off of glasses should be banned. Right, I'm going to, I think... Now I know that bit was fresh water there. I'm going to have that jute, I think. Nope. Although I'll be honest, I'm not a huge... That is, yeah. Okay, so that was the fresh water. And... if it's based on equivalence exchange, I'm not actually a huge fan of equivalence exchange. For Project T, I do like it, but I find it when you get very quickly to a level where you might as well almost be playing creative with equivalence exchange. It's one of those. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted a little bit here. Elderberry bush, we'll take it. And I suppose I should, while I'm at it, grab these flowers, shouldn't I? More zinc. I saw that. Let's go the other way. Right, I'm full. Ooh, sheep though. Right, I have got empty vessels about my personage, so we can do something about that. Come here, little woolly jumper you. Perfect. Hello sheep, come hither. Perfect. 3 more things, more copper here. I'm going to have to come back up this way, aren't I? Let's have a look. Where are we on the map relative to where I want to be? I want to be over there. Let's go back and we can actually do what I came to do in the first place, which was start making leather. But now I've got more hides to go with and wool, which is things. Not so much elderberry. I never really did much with elderberry. Blackberries. I noticed it's about that time of year when the blackberry seasons blackberries are ripe for us now. So it kind of gives me a bit of a nostalgic twinge going out blackberry picking in the countryside. By the way, I'm not drinking in a way similar to a certain orange imbecile. This is just me trying not to drip the condensation of myself off my glass. Wow, we've even actually got the rubber banding from TFC. I'm impressed. Oh, more than you can possibly count in a lifetime, Terry. I'm fairly sure. But it's tradition. If you go blackberry picking, you've got to wear a white t-shirt, and you've got to make sure that you go in shorts and not long trousers, because if you're going to wade into thorny bushes, then you need to be wearing exactly the wrong clothing for it. Just curious here. I'm not even. Alright, I'm gonna have to go and check now, aren't I? No, grapevines are. I mean, we've got a grapevine in the garden, but it's aggressively pruned continuously because otherwise it just takes over. Right, getting there, getting close. And right, come on. Right, I want to just check something out actually, sorry, before I go back. Because I just noticed something. If you look at this, I think we went all the way over here and then all the way up there, when in actuality we could have just gone here. Definitely strawberries. If you went pick your own strawberries, it was always 2 for me, 1 for the punnet. I mean, I personally think pick your own strawberry places should have weighed the customers before they went in. That would have just made perfect business sense to me. Still conglomerate around to there. There we go. It changes here. And I'm going to get you are marble, aren't you? God damn it. Okay, well he got us out, got some more seeds, you know. Shouldn't grumble. I genuinely do hope that we manage to get some fresh fruit and food before long, otherwise we are in trouble. Right, so let's walk back. What are you? You are a oh, you. They've actually given us the dandelion clock stage of the dandelion. That's a certain level of attention to detail, which I didn't really expect. We'll take you. Did I not have some rye? I put you in the thing, didn't I? Right, so we are heading where? Past the goat. Turn right. Yeah, we had pardon you. Hang on, what have I done there? We had apart from lots of farms around us with pick your own this, pick your own that, pick your own everything. I see some carrots over there which have been in for, I think there might be some ripe carrots there. Let me just very quickly just put this rye in. We'll stick another jute there. What have I got? Got a couple of tomato seeds, one of them and one of them, that'll do. Some red bell peppers, green beans. We need to get some more stuff done here, I think. 1, 2, 3. It's freed us up a little bit. Oh, hello. Get back in my inventory, thank you. I want to go and have a look at these carrots, because the thing is they should grow even when I'm not here, but it's the fact that they spawn in at a certain percentage. So carrot crop, bang. I saw more carrots, but those ones didn't look there at 99. So these ones, however, are mature, as are those ones. So that's going to help us a long way, because that's going to start balancing up our veg. Any more floating around up here? No. But that should now put our vegetable nutrients back in. Oh, it just matured. Excellent. Okay. And we got a double crop off of that one. That's even better. Right. So we need to get ourselves a hammer. Going to say that's the hammer recipe. If it says it's not, it's wrong. And then we need to get ourselves 20, about 10, do the whole lot. And let's get the oh, that's nice. I do like that little animation there. That's lime water. Let's just seal it back up again. So we've got those hides. I need to process those up in there. And then put that away. In fact, let us grab those and that. Turn that lot into string. So that takes us up a good bit. And then we'll put these. So that's going to give me medium soaked hides in a certain amount of time. Let me just put those away. I'm probably going to get these saplings planted as well. Do I have a hoe anywhere, or did I break my hoe? I think I probably broke the hoe. Let me turn those into that. That will stack easier in there, along with the bones. We need another chest, don't we? Reasonably. Let's just dump that there for now, and then we can put some of the stuff out of the way. Right, what I want, a hoe. The hoes were, was it that? Yes, it was. Not what I remember perfectly, I'll be honest, but I think so. That's 1, 2, 3. We can come here, 1, 2, 3. From there, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and oops, 4. Oops, that was not what we should have done. Okay. So from here, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, and then maybe just go all the way down here as well. Damn it! Oh, I should. All right, okay. I'm not sure what I actually picked up then, but green beans, beetroot seed. Let's put carrots in there, carrots, squash. Now one of these has got seeds in it, there you go. And that one's not got any seeds in it. Okay, so then we've got maize, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rye. Onions. Everybody likes a bit of onion, except for Etho, apparently. Who doesn't? Yeah, this is definitely not. This is just a temporary thing until we can work our way out what we want to do. But these are growing slowly. The fact we've got a little bit of food now is beneficial. We can work on that. That is doing its thing. So the next thing I need is hickory, which I've got here. Right, so tannin, tannin is 1 log per 1,000, so I think I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe. So that's going to make us tannin. I probably need a a log to do the scraping on, so we'll pop that down there. Put that away. We should just grab a bit of this. Cook this raw mutton. Now, what I've not seen is any salt. Let's have a look at the map again. So that is definitely conglomerate all the way around there. This is all. Then that is something else in the middle. I don't think it's rock salt, but there's a little. And I don't know whether you can see this clearly on the screen, but you go from the definite marble, conglomerate, and then there's something in the middle there. And what I could do with is rock salt. Because if I can find rock salt, then I can salt the meat before I cook it. I don't think they have dried meat, do they? No. I mean, that would be the obvious thing, and one of the I think one of the technologies that is really missing from Terra Firma Craft is a drying rack. There's a cabbage there. There's a good chance that's a mature wild cabbage. It is a mature wild cabbage. Just have a look around for any more mature wild cabbages. Ooh. What is that? That's coal, I think, isn't it? Yeah, that's coal. Nothing to get excited about. Well, I mean, it's not nothing to get excited about, but it's nothing to get greatly excited about. So this is still conglomerate, isn't it? Yes. Let's have a little wander around, because obviously there must be more crops around here that I've found. Yeah, that's definitely coal. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure there will be. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. Soybeans. We just need to find them. Yeah, I think we've already marked that on. On the old maps. Yeah, it's interesting because the idea of including soy is so you can, well, one of the original ideas was so you can, in theory, play TFC in a vegan version. However, as you'll never find a crop fully grown in this, you'll always, well, saber-tooth. You can't, they always come in at a certain percentage growth. I think you would starve to death before you ever had that option. You have to start off as a starving person. We've got lemon leaves. It's late summer for that. What is the type? What is this? We're in summer at the moment. We're not in late summer. Okay, that's good. Summer's good. We can work with summer. Well, hello. Wish I could figure out how to tame these guys. I normally don't bother, but right. Let's have a look at the map. So I'm here right now. So we're still in conglomerate there. Oh, there might be something worthwhile over there, maybe some squashes or something as well. So a definite survival trick, I think, for this version of TFC is to explore your surroundings, not pick the plants or not pick all of the plants, and then come back a bit later and see. That's a 97 and 83. That's a bit of fruit. I'll not complain. Because obviously that, again, has given me some element of nutrition there. Okay. Yeah, so explore but leave a few crops growing so you get them at the 80-odd% marker. Just come back to them. Right, let's have a look. So this is still definitely marble and conglomerate, and it's over there that I don't let's have a look. What we got? We got a milk. We got curdled milk. Yeah, we've got no. There doesn't look like there's a goat's milk. Unless, of course, it just, when you milk a goat, it just gives you milk, you know. I suppose the other thing we've got, of course, is fishing, which I've not even looked into yet. And one of the reasons is in normal TFC, well, fishing is oh, hello. You're alright, pheasant, I'm going to let you live. Marble still. If this is rock salt, I would be very happy. I'd also be incredibly surprised, but foxgloves, again, I don't... Conglomerate. Conglomerate over there. Limestone. And I think limestone is another flux bearing stone, so don't think I don't see you over there, sir. Okay. Well, I was just curious as to what this particular stone type was. Don't mill the billy goats. Or the bulls. Oh. Right, let's push on. I want to get some leather armor this episode. I haven't had a bladder, so I don't know what I get a bladder from. We'll walk. It's a nice evening, we'll walk. That's not normally a line you ever hear in Minecraft, is it? It's a nice evening. It's because the evenings are always not nice because they're full of mobs. What are you? Foxglove. Dandelion. Doesn't give me anything. Didn't think it would, but you know. Always worth a try. While I'm at it, I should grab you. Because they are going to come handy when I get to the wizardry. If I get to the wizardry. We probably need a bit of gold actually for that, don't we? If I recall. Grape hyacinth. Yeah, it doesn't actually give off a lot of light, does it? But it still has the advantage that it gives off a little. And a little's better than none at all. Yeah, just gives it a little bit of illumination on the situation. Right, I need a drink. So... Right, so what do we want to do? How are you doing actually? Let's have a look. Medium soaked hide. So I think with then, if I remember we place you on here and then we attack you with our little knife until you are nicely scraped. Interesting. you get it off. Just like that. Okay, fair enough. Should have seen that one coming, really, shouldn't I? That's not going to work, even though I inadvertently clicked to the side, and so I thought I'd just try it. You never know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So yeah, then we're doing the old. So this is the process here, and I'm probably going to go through 2 or 3 knives because it looks to be about half a knife per and then again and get this stuff going. It's not too, I mean, it's as a process, it's, I think it's a reasonable copy of, you know, of trying to show the process. I mean, the reality is probably a little bit more disgusting when it comes to tanning. Well, they weren't popular people, and they made them stick outside the city walls in the Foulberg at the back in the day. So mainly because of the stuff they used to tan the hides. You know, we're getting away with a bit of flux and some tanning from a log, but you know, there's a lot more stinky stuff went into. Okay, that should do that. So then we're going to unseal you, place you in there, and that will give us a medium prepared hide in a bit, in a little while. So in the meantime, we need to cook you. Lighter. And don't give them ideas. Imagine every night having to go to the Gazunda and top it up and then put it out into a drying basin or whatever. Yeah, not an ideal thing. That we definitely don't want them to get ideas about that. That's just the way madness lies. So don't get you all cooked. Now that's got, see the veg actually, my God, look at that carrot lasts 30 days. That is, yeah, that is impressive. So I'm going to take the clay out of there and I'm going to put my 3 carrots in there. Now they're going to last for 60 days. Definitely more beneficial to get a good farm going on early on. This is going to be a number of days before we can rely on that for anything. I suppose what we should do is take that venison out and quickly eat it. Oh, don't step in the fire, John. That's not a good idea. Seemed like a good idea at the time, honest. Let's just jump down here and plonk that in while we're at it. So we got that. Now what do we need in terms of tools and how much can I make? I suppose, is the next question, because we need... Do we need a chisel? I mean... We've got the TFC chisel, and you use that to make bricks, so yes, we definitely do need a chisel for, as far, and smooth, yeah, okay. And for mining, actually, we probably want a chisel as well, don't we? If I want to start doing proper mining, the chiseling trick is important. So, well, we're certainly going to want a chisel. We probably want a prospector's pick, and a shovel might be the next three items we should be considering. I'm just not entirely sure what I've got in the way of ore now. What we've got. I need to sort my inventory out and get some of those bushes planted. They're not going to do me any good growing on the growing in a chest, are they? So all these lovely ores. I'm looking to get some. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Right, why am I doing that? So if I can do some, what we're on at the moment, bronze, if I can get some either more bronze or black bronze, or, you know, busy bronze. Don't think you can make a brass one, can you? No, that would make Dattering very little sense, but get this cooked and then we're sorted. We've got plenty of time on the cabbage, but it's not going to last that long because we're going to eat it. Right. Drop. So if we want a chisel, chisel head, a pro pick. Hang on. I can never. It's that and a dot. That's a prospector's pick, and didn't I say a shovel? So that should do. Oh, and another. That's going to be awkward though, isn't it? Unless I make. Oh no, damn it. Let's do another one of those. And two of those. And two of those. That will do us for now. We need to go and grab some more clay at some point. That needs to go away. How are you doing? It's not quite there yet. Let's go and get these ones, these in the hole. One and two and three, and then we're going to have 1 and 2 and 3, and then you can just go there for now because we're not going to fire that straight off the bat before I get diamonds. Oh, I'm not even going to try and second guess that. Right, so we've got sphalerite, tetrahedrite, cassiterite, sphalerite, bismuth, malachite. So if I look at this, if I go zinc is from sphalerite, isn't it? And we've got some sphalerite. Cassiterite is your tin, and then tetrahedrite is that, and we've got bismuth, and that's 10. Right, think this through, John. 60, 20 and 20 would give me it's got to be a minimum of 20. If we do 60 of that, then I think we've got, yeah. So if I do 2 of those and 2 of those, that's your 40%, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 of the poor. That's 1 ingot of bismuth bronze. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. So if I now make it 4, so I've got a whole ingot worth spare. Now at the moment we can do, yeah, we don't have enough. Oh, well, we do, but not in the right coppers, so we'll just go like that. I think we definitely need you. Oh, hello. No, not. Right, and then we need to get the old busy with the knife again. They're not going to give me anything, are they? They need to be fully grown. That's 10, I need 16. $14, 15. I beg your pardon. And then we'll grab a few logs from here rather than go and get them out of the stash, because, you know, it's not like, wow, that was a lot of logs. Really? It's going to do that here? Okay. Get them cooking. And that will nope. And there we go. Right, that's all good. So I think what I might do is have that down to make some space over there for more more stuffs. You are now done, so we take you out. And we'll reseal you, and that goes in there, and then we'll get leather. Yay. I actually feel like we're getting somewhere. I know that's a scary thought, but there you go. But we have got some olive trees and cherry trees and lemon trees. We've also got some bushes. So what I'm thinking is over here, or over here, or maybe, I don't know. Hang on, let's take a lay of the land, shall we? So I'm thinking to put the forge area up here. If I had more dirt, of course, I could fill all of that in, couldn't I? No. Please don't put those out. That would be annoying if it puts those out. Now, again, in normal TFC, it would put those out. They can't work in rain. How am I for blocks? I've got a lot of this gravel, so that could go, and some sand as well, actually. Let's just try this out, just to make this terrain a little bit more friendly for. It seems to be working still, so I'm not going to grumble right now. Let me just get rid of this bit of sand. So if I were to come and just level this off a wee bit. It really doesn't go very far, does it? Wow, that is pathetically not going far at all. Shovel? Yep, we've still got a bit of a shovel going there. If we take this down a little bit, grab this lot out, so I think we'll bring it down to this level. So everything, well, this level here. So everything else will come out. Oh, oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. How dare you do that to me? Well, that's handy, that this clay here, because that will make this a lot easier. Actually a more acceptable thing to be doing as well. So I'm going to have all the clay out as well while we're here, I think. Yeah. And that's why I want a metal shovel. Oh. Maybe should think about going into let me tell you, eh? Right, so if I take what I've got so far, okay, and it didn't go very far at all, did it? How's our bits going there? Fine. I'm just going to go and drop off some of this timber, I think, grab some more. Let me just do that, and then that will allow me to do that. And let's try just lowering all of this down here. Should really have a drink as well, shouldn't I? I love the fact you carry on drinking afterwards and end up playing the old jug instead. Perfect. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get enough flat space in to start a bit of an orchard and maybe get a little bit of fruit for this coming season. There we go. What we like now, 32. So if I come back over here and then start get this lot out of the way. Oh, hang on, another shovel. Or are we? Oh no, we're not. We are at the point of grabbing you and you. Get the first one going. Oh dear. And then we want that. Don't know whether I can place these down or not while they're cooling. Let's just see. We can, excellent. Get them done before they go solid. And one of those for the last unit, get the ingot. Okay, and then got you. Hello. And you. And you. Right, the other thing we should be able to look at now is, have we got, we have leather. So, armed with leather, that's just coming out the rain. First things first. You can't complain of the thunderstorm. It really does sound like a good one. So I'm just going to place that one. I'll just get rid of a few of these. Keep the rest on me. So uses for leather obviously are kind of we got. I never knew we had ender storage in this. I mean, we are some way off of being able to craft one. An enhanced saddle featherfall. Interesting. Okay. Obviously bellows for the TFC stuff. A halter. TFC versions of stuff, and if we had iron then we'd definitely be into that, but we don't, so that's some way off. What we do need though is to do 1, 2 and do a saddle. Do I need a quiver? I suppose a quiver would be beneficial, wouldn't it? A sling and a leather flask side. Now this is what we need to get into, but I haven't found a bladder yet. I'm not sure how I'll go about getting one of those, presumably from killing a sheep or a cow, but you know, some way off. Okay, let's just double check. Helmet is that. Right, there's our first bit of armour. Leather tunic. Legs. The boots are always the one that I have to kind of double check. Right, Right, and then uses on that one are, so it's basically that but with that chopped out. And then the quiver is like a mug, I would say, if I was going to describe that as a shape. Leather goes away. Arrows go in there. How do you... how does... Does that work? No. Huh, okay. Okay, right. And then they don't go back in there. Not as good as I would have liked, but still, it's still a neat. Can you... It doesn't work like that though. Okay. Well, fair enough. You know, you can't have everything, so I'm told. What time we at? Nearly 10, so, right. So if I go and pop one there, and then come back 1, 2, 3, and pop one there, 1, 2, 3, one there, 2. I'd prefer to get the cherries down actually, I think. Right, I need my shovel, don't I? And stickage. I'll do the others in a moment. Possibly. I suspect it is actually in the body slot. Now in TFC that would have been that back slot that you had, but they don't appear to have implemented that in the 1.12 version. Not entirely sure why, but if they're going to use baubles, maybe it should go into a bauble slot. Anyway, let's not worry too much about what there isn't and enjoy what there is. And we can obviously come in this way like so, and then get another one there, go 1, 2, 3 and one there. And then this can come in here. Which means I can then get more of these in. Maybe have this one out and carry on across. Let's try it on the hotbar. Yep, that definitely seems to work. And they go, oh no, they're not going into the... Yeah, it's definitely on the hotbar, isn't it? Well, that works. So we can do, I can get that, oh, I can get that like that, and that's, we're good at that, I think. Right, let's have a look at I might as well go with some more veg. And go and get some fresh water. sooner I get a backpack, the better. So again, take this all the way across, just keep planting these orchard out, give us a nice little food source once we get there. The first year in TFC should always be a little bit peculiar because, you know, you're having to get to grips with the fact that you haven't tamed any animals, so, you know, you can't get wheat, for example, not wheat, milk, because the cows won't let you now. I do have to sit there and say that in my experience as a child of a farmer, you know, the cattle were not really given that much choice in the matter. It wasn't a case of Daisy, do you mind if I take a bucket of milk? They're led into a tight stall where they can't get out easily and essentially force milked. But you know, whatever we have that familiarization mechanic in TFC. There's really not a lot we're going to do to change that now. So what happens if I take out the thing? Now normally I'm going to leave that because I want to. This is an experiment in normal TFC. That would decay and die. So let's see what happens with it over time, shall we? While we're at it, we'll take out some of this and replace it with dirt because I don't like all this rock. I think I should be able to get away with placing dirt down like that. Still with us. Right, what else do I need? I want to do all this clay if I can get it. Doesn't seem to be a massive patch of clay, but you know, any clay's good, isn't it? Oh, hello. Can we? Maybe get a bit of that going, that action, and then go 1, 2, 3, and there, 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 and there. And then we got a whole bunch of bushes, which I think we'll put 1, 2, maybe here, like that, and we'll just pop those in. Because again, anything that can grow in the time for me to get some fruit, I want to have that down. I've got a sneaky suspicion that will well, given that the ingot molds do break, you need a reasonable amount, and that will keep us going for a goodly length of time. I think I can convert these into clay blocks, which is not a functional normal TFC feature, but that's just, oh hell, let me just go and grab that. I want to have that tree as well and level this. Gimme, come on, gimme, there, no, that as well, all mine. Now, I'm not sure how the fruit trees are going to grow in this. Now, obviously in TFC, 1.7 version of TFC, those fruit trees would have gone down, and there would have been a stalk, just a single stem at this point. We also get rid of the fruit trees tend not to like to have debris on the ground around them, so let's just make sure the area around here is free of any growth. Right, so where are we? We've got armor. We're steadily increasing our health. We have our propic and our chisel, which I momentarily forgot how to. You know what I should have made? A hammer. I should have made a hammer. Should I still make a hammer? Oh, God, out of room. Okay, this is not quite as cold as it was when I brought it up here, but let's have a. So my brother-in-law went to France last weekend, just before, well, last weekend, not this weekend, but he's glad he went last weekend as well, and he brought me back some beers. I didn't know I made a shovel mold. However, I'm beginning to think what I need to probably do is let's get a little bit of this back. Hammer mold, that's going to be that. Now here's a question, and I'm not entirely sure on the answer on this one, but we'll find out. Just like you, if I take you and I take you, we'll pop that down there. You can't actually melt that down. Oh, bugger. So how do I turn you? I have to put you into a thing, or put you onto okay. Can't make a hammer that way, and I need a tier 2 anvil, so God. Which actually a tier 2 anvil is either a copper or above. So I could actually make a copper anvil on a tier 1 anvil. Okay, so that's not going anywhere right now. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because, you know, as you know, I often use in my inventory I tend to use stone hammers because they work just as well. We're keeping that on me. That can stay here. I don't think I'll ever want to carry that with me. And we've got some food. Just need to get rid of our logs. Now here's a question. Should we, let me actually take you out of there. I'm just going to pop you down here. Should we get a fire pit going? A fire pit would make a certain amount of sense, wouldn't it? Put that there. It doesn't need to be a really big fire pit. But my inclination is to do just a 3x3 fire pit. And I'm going to use this bit where the rock is, not all of this. I'm going to come a little bit further down. And let's see how fire pits work in this version, because I've not done a fire pit in 1.12. And obviously there are differences, but I'm going to have to assume that they're largely the same. I suppose the other thing we need to start thinking about is we definitely do need some kind of backpack. Now my thoughts are ultimately we'll get a bigger charcoal pit, but this will do for the meantime. So what we should be able to do is go down here, grab that, fill in there, and then start off. No, not like that. Start off and then get another stack of 16. I'm going to need to chop down a few more trees yet. Let's go and see what we got in the stack first though. No, that's bad. Naughty. That's maple. That would make us up to bit there. Plus another 2 and another 1. That gives me another 16. That's another 16 there. More maple. I could do with a little bit more. So that's another 16 out of that lot. So that's a whole bunch of what we need. So just two more stacks really, and we'll be good. We'll have that one. That's a nice big splendid oak. That's 1 and a bit. Let's just go with oak, I think. God damn it. There's an easier way there. So I suppose then the other thing we're going to need is torches. Bum it. Come here. And to do that, I'm going to need the fire pit. I've got some wood on me, so that's fine. Did I use up my... I must have done. Okay. It's not a problem. Ah, that's a problem. So I'll get some torches lit. There we go. Can I do, just stupid question. I can, is the answer, and that should still stack. Now these things are obviously vanilla torches, and we can't do much with them. We can make jack-o'-lanterns, of course, and that will probably stay lit. The only thing is I don't think I've actually seen any pumpkins yet. So let's go and looks like that mechanic is the same, and that looks like that mechanic is the same. Excellent. So yeah, we've managed to get armor going. We've got an orchard planted, although that's going to be a while before we see any fruits from that. We have got a variety of crops in a variety of growth stages. 47% for some of these grains, which is good because we definitely need to get that one going. Carrots. Either I'm like 59%. No, they must have been the first batch of carrots that I planted. And there's nothing else about the area, I don't think. I love these. I wish this was a thing that they put into vanilla Minecraft. You know, just having the little water lily with the flower. I mean, it's such a subtly tiny little, you know, thing, but makes such a massive difference in. I mean, it doesn't make a massive difference. It's just, you know, makes a difference. But so I'm just going to have a little wander around over here while we're. I just want to see if there's any. Did I miss any kind of food or anything in the area on previous things? Because obviously I managed to miss those carrots, is why I'm thinking there might be more about. Let's try. Yeah, there might be, like those. That looks like onions to me. That definitely looks like onions to me. And it's a mature onion. That one's not quite mature. That one is. So yeah, it just goes to show, have a good hunt. Why is that? Oh, lightning strike probably. Yeah, it just goes to show though, you really have got to see. That is 80%. That one, that's 97. That one's mature. So I can eat an onion, and definitely I can leave these wild onions out here for the time being, just to keep something out here growing. That's a big old saber tooth from over there. Now I wonder whether I can. Oh, come on. Did he just take damage from it, even though it appeared to glitch? Nothing personal, Sabertooth old chap, but I'd rather not have you in the area than have you in the area. You know, I definitely need to do some gravel grinding. I might actually do that between streams. Just grind a whole load of gravel, because now I've got the quiver. It would make sense to basically fill that with as many items, whether it be javelins or, doesn't really matter what it is, as long as they're. Doggy scared me half to death. In fact, it's a pup, isn't it? Oh, it's a baby doggy. I have got to work out how you. Oh, hello. Mature. Mature, gimme. Not mature, but that's fine. I'm still better off than I was. That's a mature onion, so we'll have that. Oh, a duck. There's at least one more. What are you? Red apples from autumn, okay. Guess what's for dinner? Now all I need to do is find an orange tree. I also definitely need to make more arrows. But there's definitely, if you just, even if you, doesn't matter how much you've, so we've got some sheep still over here that I've not butchered. I'm going to leave that one intact. Yeah, you're alright, sheep. I'm not going to kill you today. But there's definitely a benefit to just, you know, leaving some stuff around if it's in the air, because once it's spawned in, it has a stamp on it, and obviously TFC crops continually grow even when they're not chunk loaded, so, or loaded. So it's only the first initial generation that's where it's in it, where it's actually becomes any kind of issue. Once they've generated, then you're good, they'll just keep growing. Which is obviously what's happened here. So it doesn't hurt to have a wander around and just check the surroundings and make sure you've not missed any hostile animals or crops. Yeah. Alright, let's head back to the homestead, and we're sorted as far as that's concerned. Maybe plant these onions up while we're at it. Cook the chicken. But I think that's actually reasonable. I think that's quite reasonable progress for early TFC to get those stages done. Now, how many onion seeds did I pick up? Not a huge amount, but it does not matter. Because these are growing nicely. And presumably they will do their thing when they're ready. That's obviously doing its thing as well. And oh, top my thingy off. I wonder whether these break, because in original TFC the water jugs have a chance of breaking. I don't think we'll need that many actually. I've only got four pieces of duck to cook, so right, that's got that in it. Let's put the onions away in there and cook up the duck. Cook the duck. Still need to come up with something for there. Fishing rod, that was the other thing I wanted to play with, wasn't it? Now I'm going to assume it's just a standard. I'm fairly certain it is just the standard. No? It's 3-string, isn't it? No? Okay. Interesting. So you can't make a Minecraft fishing rod. And I don't see a TFC fishing rod anywhere. Maybe they've not implemented TFC fishing then yet. Must be that's the only explanation I can think of. because the only one you've got is a vanilla, and that is not an option. Alright, so fishing isn't in yet. That's surprising. I'll have to double check that, because I would have thought that would have been in. Give me that back, thank you. As I say, that is surprising. Now, where do I want to build my? I think down maybe here. Just come butt right up against the edge here and put the forge in. I don't know. Could do. It's as good a place as any. And oh dear, I can't quite say. Just about getting to towards the end of the stream. I was just wondering whether to wait for this or not. Now let's have a think. What we got on the map? So we know we got some more stuff off this way. We know that this area up here is a desert, which is, as I say, that is absolutely cool. Deserts are something you don't normally get. I've never seen in TFC. Never. I mean, no, that's strictly speaking untrue. I've seen a desert in TFC because in vanilla TF's Terra Firma Craft, a desert is defined as an area with a rainfall less than a certain value. But I've never seen a desert that's actually made of sand like this, and I love the transition as well. I mean, that moving from dirt to sand, they've done a really good job with that. I will be really interested to see how this goes, and I genuinely do hope that they maintain the armor values and the hit point values of how this kind of thing works, because it will make adding different mods to Terra Firma Craft so much easier. Actually, it's really so much easier. The only area where you're going to have issues is like those roofs, for example, where that requires some fired clay. Fired clay requires that. Again, we could do that. That's actually doable because we do have clay balls, so we can make these things. But this one here, again, that's actually doable. Damn it! Come on, let's try something. This one here is going to be more awkward because these logs are not those logs. Now I can try it on a crafting table just to see how that works, whether it is no, you see still nothing there. There is no conversion, there's nothing in there, so that mod is essentially just taking up memory and doing nothing for us. Yes, there was. It was, I think it was down there. Was it down there, or oh god, now I can't. I'm fairly certain it was kind of around the here-ish maybe, or over there. This map seems actually too small. I feel like there's a whole chunk of map missing. But it was definitely something. It was around something like that, or that. I can't remember which it was, but it feels about right. I know there were lions there. Come on. No, it's. We'll get back to that next episode, next stream. But until next time, I think we're going to call this one now. Just for reference, I won't be streaming next weekend because it's the wife's birthday, and we will be doing something. I don't know what yet. No, I've got all the waypoints on. If I can remember how the hell I get to them. I want to waypoints. How the hell did you bring waypoints up? No, that's achievements, options, controls. Let's have a look. So when you have a different map mod that you're not familiar with, it just throws you off. Terra Firma, one probe, Traveller's back with 0 mini-maps. Quick waypoint, waypoint set. Numpad 5. See, that's it. I would never have. So we got quite a few waypoints actually. There you go, Clay. Enable. Yeah, it was there. So I knew it was either there or kind of there, but yeah. Wife. Terry, wife's birthday. And yeah, and we'll probably stream the weekend after that. So all being well. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.